This is example number 2 found in your offline activity for applications using rational equations. This is one of those problems where it says find the number, and it mostly involves translating what they have said to you into an equation and then solving the equation and writing out your answer. So let's start with the translation. We have 3 times the reciprocal of a number. We need to know, since we're multiplying by it, what the reciprocal of a number looks like. The reciprocal of a number, for instance, the reciprocal of 2 is 1 over 2. The reciprocal of 3 is 1 over 3. So the reciprocal of a number would be 1 over x. We don't know the number, but we know that we have to do the reciprocal of it. So it's 1 over whatever that number is. 3 times that would look like that. So we have 3 times the reciprocal of a number equals, let's put our equal sign, 9 times the reciprocal, flipping it over, of 6. 1 over 6. Find the number. We need to solve this. Now, in order to solve our problems, we always need to look for simplifying first. So on the left side, you could simplify it by thinking of this as 3 over 1. And if you do that, you'll have 3 times 1 over 1 times x, or 3 over x. On this side, if all we did was multiply it, 9 times 1/6, we would have 9, because this is over 1, over 6. Now, we could just go ahead and do it that way. Nothing is going to make that come out incorrectly because we left it unreduced. On the other hand, if we looked at this and said, oh, I need to take out a 3 out of each of those because I have 3 times 3 over 3 times 2 and it can be reduced, I could write my problem like this. Regardless of whether or not you reduce this, you're going to come up with the same solution. So let's just do it this way first. This is a proportion. One fraction equal to another fraction. Cross multiply, 3 times 6 equals 9 times x. So 18 equals 9x. Divide both sides by 9. X equals 2. Well, what happens if you're over here? You can just see that x equals 2. Or you can do the cross product and you can get 3 times 2 equals 3 times x. 6 equals 3x. Divide by 3. X equals 2. See, it didn't really matter which way you did it. So if you just want to work it straight out and say, hey, that's a proportion, cross products, you're going to get x equals 2. Then they said, find the number. They didn't ask for x, they asked you to find the number. So make sure you make your answer clear. The number is 2. And that will be the final solution to your question. Now let's go on to example number 3.